Hi there, Joy Warriors. So it's time to talk about resting and being still. Most people are pretty surprised to hear that I almost get 8 hours of sleep every night with all my jobs and all my businesses and all my travel. I actually make everything around my schedule move with when I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep or my sleep time. The only time that it's been a little bit hard to do that is when I have to travel and it takes 2 to 4 days to get to, let's say, Africa, and I don't sleep well on planes. So what I've done is I've come up with creative ways of, like, if I can't sleep for some reason, that I just create resting time. So like if I'm sitting in a plane, I visualize my body resting and my cells resting and sleeping. Or lay down and do either some meditation techniques or some visualization. They say, I think from a scientific standpoint, that your actually body, if you really focus on your breath and your meditation and get to a certain state, you actually are just as rested as if you slept. So it's one of those other ways that you can really get up on your sleep too, or that sort of get your body the rest that it needs. If you maybe have problems with sleeping or you don't have enough time to sleep for whatever reasons with travel or kids. So these are other ways that we can take care of our body and really get the nourishment that our minds needs to go out and be in the world. It's harder to feel joy in your life when you feel exhausted and tired and all you want to do is just like anything that gets in the way, you just like get cranky about. And I feel like that's why I've made sleep one of the bigger priorities in my life. And sleep, meditation, and what I eat. And like making sure that I fit fun in my day every day. These are those things that keep that mental health and help my body really calibrate and be able to handle all the high pressure things that I do in the world. And we can have a lot of excuses of I've got to get all this done and I need to have only this. And what happens is we start making these excuses, whether it's with our kids or whether it's with work or whether it's, we have some health issues, and then we don't rest at all and we don't make any time for ourselves to let our body recalibrate. And they say that when you don't get enough sleep, it's like being on drugs. It really causes the same sort of erosion and problems with your physical health, your mental health. So it's really important to pay attention to this like you would eating or any sort of other health regimen. So paying attention to your sleep patterns and how you can do that. And if you can't sleep well, then you just take time and you sit on your couch and you breathe and you find a way to just be with you and do some rest. And if your house is filled with people, then put earphones in and find a way to do it that way. So send us how you're building sleep and rest into your day. Look at your schedule and see how you can carve out time for your body that needs rest and recharge. And how do you carve it into your schedule today? It might seem impossible, but I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it, and it's worth it. So go, Joy Warriors. Go get some rest. Go get some sleep so that you are so much more energized for your joyful life.